Hi folks, I'm Mayor Rick Ufford Chase from Newport, Vermont, and this is Newport Notes with Rick. I just wanted to give some quick updates this week, the most important of which is that I hope everyone has on their minds that there is a special election taking place on May 6th to fill my term as a council member. When I stepped in as mayor, it meant that there was a vacancy in the position I had held on the council, and so we are electing someone to serve the rest of that term, which would be through the March election of next year. The council did appoint John Manette to serve in that office in the interim, and so the council is currently full, and John is one of three candidates running. John Manette, Carl King, and Adam Ortiz are the three candidates. I hope everyone will come out to vote on May 6th. I know it may feel like just kind of a one-off, but actually this is a very important election, and the work of the council is extremely important right now. And speaking of the work of the council, I've now mentioned numerous times in Newport Notes that we immediately moved to establish two task forces right after the election in March. One of those task forces was called Water and Sewer, and it is chaired actually by John Manette at this point, and there are 5 members of the community who are serving on that task force, and they have been meeting weekly to try and chart a path forward that will allow us to respond to the fact that we've been deficit spending in the water and sewer budget for many years now and have created financial challenge for the city because of that deficit spending. So the very first of the recommendations that they will be making will be coming to a special council meeting this Monday night, the 28th. We are having our special meeting at our regular time of 6 o'clock in the council chambers for the council to take action on the recommendations that the Water and Sewer Task Force will be bringing. Those recommendations will be entirely related to adjusting the water and sewer rates to assure that there is no further deficit spending going forward. For those who are particularly interested, and I hope that's everyone who is a Newport resident, there is a community forum, public forum that will be taking place this coming Sunday at 4:30 in council chambers in the municipal building in order for folks to have an opportunity to hear what it is that the Water and Sewer Task Force is considering recommending and to offer their own ideas, to ask questions, and to make sure that they are aware of what it is the council will be asked to consider the following night at our meeting. So please take that seriously. We would love to have members of the community turn out for that special public forum on Sunday afternoon at 4:30, and again for the council meeting on Monday night. So that's the Water and Sewer Task Force. This is the first of many things that they will be bringing to the council over the coming months. The second task force is called Financial Reporting and Fiscal Practices. I named it. You'd think I could remember the full title. And that group has been meeting under the leadership of Carter Finnegan, who's our recently appointed council member. And they also will likely bring a fairly brief report on Monday night and a request for action to the council regarding a first step in trying to adjust how we are currently using NEMRC. NEMRC, N-E-M-R-C, stands for the Northeast Municipal Resource Center, and it's the software system that's used by pretty much every municipality across the state of Vermont to track all of our expenses and income. And it's been a long time since we have reviewed how our software is being managed. It's been really since the late 90s, almost 30 years. And so we are going to recommend that we hire NEMRC to work with us to reform our current accounting systems and make sure that we're using the system as efficiently as possible and getting the appropriate reporting that we need from that system so that the council can make good decisions going forward. So you can expect that we will be doing that on Monday night as well. We don't have a final copy of the contract that we're proposing yet, so I can't give you any of the detail, but please come on Monday night. So those are the big things that are taking place. I also wanted to let everyone know that last week, the Newport Downtown Development hosted a meeting with 8 high-level state of Vermont government officials, folks who work in the Department of Economic Development, in the Agency for Commerce and Community Development, and in the Vermont Economic Progress Council, and I'm missing one. Oh, and the most important one for our purposes right now, the Vermont department called Buildings and General Services. And those staff people came from Montpelier and spent 4 hours with us on Friday. I was present along with Andrew Touchette from the City Council and several members of the Newport Downtown Development staff in order to begin to put possibilities on the table for how the state may be involved in determining our way forward regarding the long-term downtown detailed master plan that was passed by council back in December. So it was a very good meeting. It was exciting to have all of these folks from the state with us for that meeting. You may remember that I went with Andrew Touchette and several Newport downtown folks to meet with the governor about 3.5 weeks ago now. And the governor asked that we have that meeting here in Newport with all of those folks present to begin to lay out the various possibilities. So stay tuned. There's more to come on that. I just wanted you to know that we're beginning to make progress in that area as well. I think that's it. No more updates this week, but you can expect that I will be back next week to give an update on the special council meeting and anything else that's going on. Thanks very much and have a good week.